And that time clock that God has placed all of humanity on is counting backwards until the end of the age. Unbelief cannot stop that time clock. Theological debates cannot stop that time clock. Ignorance cannot stop that time clock. And no matter what anyone says, God's prophetic time clock will hit zero, and it will catch many people off guard and by surprise. Nothing in all of creation will stop the prophetic words of Christ and the prophetic words of the scriptures from coming to pass. For the only thing you and I have right now to give us any indication in terms of how much time we have, where we are in history, is this prophetic document that I have in my hand. Let me give you a real example from my life of how prophecy unfolds when the Lord has spoken. Between 08 and 10, my wife and I was in Bible college in Columbus, Ohio. And in the last semester in Bible college, we was at the home of a pastor. His son had visited us that night. It was the first time I met his son, and we was in worship. And while we was in worship, something very supernatural happened that night. And I ran home and recorded it in my journal. I took a screenshot of that journal recording from 2009. And I want to read to you exactly what I wrote in my journal in June of 2009. What year did I write this? June of 2009. Okay, this is what I wrote. I said, tonight, Lena and I fellowship with Pastor Pete and his family. And as we sat and spoke in his home, a time of worship broke out and ensued. And it was at the height of our time of worship and songs of praise, his son Junior came to me, laid hands on me, and began to pray and prophesy to me. And he spoke to me this: a time of testing and refining was coming. He spoke to me of a major decision that need to be made in the very near future. He spoke to me of an army of young people following me. He spoke to me of pastoring, but before that, youth pastoring. He spoke to me of the impact of my ministry to the next generation. He spoke to me of a ministry imparted into me of God that will be controversial in culture. He said to me, it will be called the gospel.